kulan ay isugu yimaadeen qaar ka mid ah dadka Soomaaliyeed ee ku dhaqan gobolka Minnesota iyo madax ka tirsan dawladda Mareykanka ayaa waxa si weyn ay ugu cambaarayeen xariga lagu hayo Soomaalida ku nool wadanka Kenya. Waxa warkan inoo soo diray Siyaad Saciid Saalaha.
shir ay isugu yimaadeen qaar ka mid ah Soomaalida ku nool gobolka Minnesota iyo madax ka tirsan dawladda Mareykanka ayaa si adag loogu cambaareeyay xariga lagu hayo Soomaalida ku nool magaalada Nairobi ama dalka Kenya kuwaas oo maalmihii la soo dhaafay la kulmayay dhibaatooyin isugu jira jirdil iyo tarxiil.
Today, thousands of Somali refugees in their own neighborhood are threatened. Their whole livelihood is turned upside down for decisions that are beyond their control. So I think it behoves that we come together and lend our voice and our ability, different levels of power that everybody can exercise to some level, that we gather today and pray for those people and also for the leaders that are making these decisions that necessarily they may not see the consequences of their actions.
Very clear. This woman, this young lady, a Somali refugee, shows a bruise on her shoulder inflicted by the Kenyan police during the crackdown. And we are her voices, their voices. Since they're not here, they're detained, abused, tortured, deported. In the history of humankind, we've seen these kind of pictures before. We have seen these. Will history repeat itself? Talk about the Holocaust or other atrocities that had taken place in the history. Is this again the same kind of a Holocaust? What's going on here? Why are these people put in cages? Why? What have they done? What's going on here? Why are these people put in cages? Why? What have they done? What have they done?
So we are standing here, the innocent people who are in sleep, like all the people that we see, the children, the pregnant women.
When you're in Kenya, for those of you who've never been there, it's common to encounter people who are as Kenyan as anyone else, but who also have their roots in Somalia. Many are high government officials. Many are business people. When you go to the downtown mosque, Jamia Mosque, it's actually, Kenya is a multiracial society. You see white people who are Kenyans, you see Asian people who are Kenyans, you see Somalis, you see people of various kind of backgrounds. So it is actually quite disturbing to see a trend where one ethnic group is sort of singled out.
This kind of extrajudicial action can't be allowed to happen. And I really want to commend everyone today for being so thoughtful about the steps that need to be approached. First, to raise awareness. And I hope that everyone will go back and speak to their communities and to their networks and to urge more action in terms of reaching out to our elected officials, to people at the State Department, to people at the Minnesota legislature who have connections to others throughout the country, and of course to our wonderful elected officials in Washington, D.C.
waddanka kamida waddankeena aan joogno xagaan ay joogaan dad fara badan ehelkii casharadii ka madaxda oo inala jooga qaar kamida in arinta farin xoog badan insha Allah gaarsiina iyaga waxaan ka sugeynaa inay mowqif cad insha Allah ka istaagaan wajizaakum Allah khayr.
2.8 Somalis are in Kenya not because they're refugees. The Kenyan border moved into Somalia in 1963 when the partition of Africa in 1884. The British gave that part of Somalia to Kenya. So they are not refugees. They have every legal right to be there. But today they are being rounded up indiscriminately. 30 MPs are in the Kenyan parliament. The third most powerful man in Kenyan government is Somali. How can you logistically segregate Somalis in Kenya?
kulankan oo ka dhacay magaalada Minneapolis ayaa la isku soo hadal qaaday in cadaalad lala tiigsado dowladda Kenya ku aadan habka ay ula dhaqantay kumanaanka qaxootiga Soomaaliyeed ee ku nool dalkaas. Siyaad Siciid Saalax, Somali Channel, Minnesota.